everyone, welcome to our channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're going to start with your quantitative aptitude class, and this is your class 15, as we had done class 14 here in the last classes, and where we had started with arithmetical ability. In that arithmetical ability only we had completed the operations on numbers. The second topic we had done is your LCM and SCF of numbers. These were the two topics we had completed in terms of arithmetical ability, and the third topic we had started with, and in this class surely we will complete this, that is your decimal fraction. This is your the third chapter or the third unit of arithmetical ability here. In this, if I'm talking about in decimal fraction only, we had done 133rd questions of the sessions. Today we'll start with 134th question of the session, and as I told you about, this is your 15th class here. Before starting with this, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers. Please go through with the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. So that please support us, and let's go ahead with 134th question of the session. This question we have to evaluate, that is 2.39 square minus 1.61 square upon 2.39 minus 1.61. This has been asked in your RRB examination paper, which is also an important paper respect towards the competition wise if I am talking about here. And the options for this we have option A is 2, option B is 4, option C is 6, and option D is 8. So let's go ahead with the question, that what we have to talk about it and we have to solve about it. So the question for this we have, if you can see this, it is given in the given expression is in the form of A. So here with the same case, if you can see here that the expression is a square minus b square upon a into b. As you can see here that a minus b here that has been represented. So a square minus b square upon a minus b, and that has been represented. So a square minus b square can be represented as in the form of the formula that I told you about. It's a plus b and a minus b upon a minus b. Is that okay? Okay, so in the same cases, if I'm talking about it, so we will be going ahead as a minus b and a minus b can be cancelled here. Okay, so we will get only a plus b. If you see, okay, so a plus b, the a we have here, that is 2.39 plus 1.61. okay, so this is your a plus b, and when we'll add in on 2, so what we will get here is 9 plus 1 is your 10, 0 yahan 1 carry, 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 1 10, 0 yahan 1 carry, 2 plus 1 3 plus 1 4. So that the answer would be your 4.00. So that is not mattered at all. अगर कोई number होता तो that is matter, but of course the 4 will be the right answer. तो इस तरह से हम करेंगे. First we will see that कि वो किस pattern में दिया हुआ है. अगर इसका कोई formula exist करता है, so we'll do it, we'll implement that. उसके बाद let's see कि कुछ cancel हो रहा है कि नहीं. If it is cancelled, we cancel it out because फिर हमारे लिए calculation easy होगा. We just cancel it out and we add the question that they had given you, and that will be make us us for easy that to be solve it out as well. Let's go ahead with other question. That what we have to talk about here is your another question, which is 135th question of the session here. So the 135th question of the session we have, and the questions we have on simplification of, the question is 2.644 का square minus 2.356 का square upon 0.288. So that we get, this has been the important question because this has been asked in SSC examination paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards the competition wise if I'm talking about here. So the options for this we have, option A is 1, B is 4, C is 5, and the D is 6. So we will go ahead and find out the solution for this as well, and as this has been asked in SSC examination paper, so that is also an important one. So yes, we will go ahead and that we have as follows. The given expression for this, if I'm talking about here, which is 2.644 square, that we have here, which is in the form, here we go ahead, that is your 2.644 minus, that is your 2.356 square upon 2.644 minus 2.356, which is, if you can see this is given in the form of a square minus b square upon a minus b. And if we'll open it out, as I told you about in the above, we'll cancel it out, so we'll get only a plus b. So just we'll simply add the questions here, and that we will get as well. So yeah, here we have 2.644 plus 2.356, which is equals to 5. So the answer will be your 5 here. Let's go ahead with other question, that what we have to talk about it, which is your 136th question of the session, that what we have to talk about it. The question is 36.54 square minus 3.46 square is equals to 40 upon, this upon we have is in the form of question mark. Here the options for this we have, the option A is your, that is 3.308, the B option is 4, the C option is 33.08, and the D option is 330.8 here. So let's go ahead with the solution for this as well, and that is also an important question here. So let 36.54 square minus 3.46 square upon, this question mark we are letting this as x equals to 40. If we'll take this to the right hand side, so this 40 will comes to the down in the denominator, it will be as follows: x equals to 36.54 square minus 3.46 square upon 40. And further we'll open it out, what we'll get here, which is 36.54 square minus 3.46 square upon 40 को अगर हम break करेंगे, like when we add on these two numbers, 5 4 plus 6 is 0 plus 1 carry, 5 plus 9 5 plus, then that's 0 या 1 carry, and 36 plus 3 is 39, and plus 1 40, so it will comes as 40 only. So we will just we can write it down 36.54 plus 3.48, so it will become automatically the 40 here as well. For that we have a formula, which is a square minus b square, it is in the form of a plus b. So a plus b cancel हो जाएगा, we'll open it out, I will just let you know, a plus b and a minus b upon a plus b. So a plus b cancel हो जाएगा, क्या बचेगा, a minus b बचेगा, that is equals to a minus b. So we'll just minus it out, that we have in the same cases the a minus b, we will be going ahead with the solution here, and that will get is your 36.54 minus 3.46 here. So that is in the form which we will be getting is equals to 33.08. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will be going ahead with other question, that what we have to talk about it, and which is another question is your 137th question of the session, and that we have as follows. The 137th question of the session here. The question we have which we have to talk about it, the value of, which is 67.542 square minus 32.458 square upon 75.458 minus 40.374 is. This has been the question which has been asked in hotel management question paper. The options for this, option A is 1, option B is 10, option C is 100, and option D is none of these. So we'll go ahead with the solution for this as well, and that we have the given expression for this. We have 67.542 square minus 32.458 square upon 67.542 plus 7.196 minus 32.458 plus 7.916. When we'll open it out, what we will get here, as you can see, when we'll open it out, this is in minus here, and as well as this is in above, so we can say that it will be represented in the form 67.542 square minus 32.458 square upon, which is, if you can say that this is a plus b and a the another one, this is the another one. So when we'll add it on, and this will so we'll add it on and then subtract it out. So what will, and when we'll add it on, we'll get is 67.542 minus 32.458. You will see here it is, when we open the bracket, here it is plus 7.196, and this is plus, so plus minus it becomes minus only, so this will be cancelling it out. Okay, so that's the reason we had written it out 67.542 and minus 32.458 here. Okay, because this has been cancelled, we'll further solve it out. We'll get 67.542 plus 32.458, and which is equals to 100. Okay, so that will be the right answer for this question as well. Let's go ahead with other question that what we have to talk about it, which is 138 question of the session here. Now we'll go ahead with another one, that is, as I told you, that the question we have here 1.49 into 14.9 minus 0.51 into 5.1 upon 14.9 minus 5.1, that is equals to, this has been asked in SSC examination paper, and the options for this we have here, which is 0.20, the B option is 2, and the C option that we have here is your 20, and the D option is your 22. So for that we will be going ahead with the solution, and that what we have to solve it out as well. So the question for this given expression, the solution we have as follows. For this given expression, the solution is 1.49 into 1.49 into 10, that we had taken it as the decimal places, minus that we will go ahead 0.51 into 0.51 into 10, we had multiplied 10 in each here, 14.9 1.49. so this is becoming the 1.49, here it is 14.9, but it is 14.9 decimal place हमने shift किया हुआ है, इसलिए हमने 10 यहाँ से multiply किया हुआ है, and for that becoming the same, और 14.9 के जगह पे यहाँ पे आएगा 1.49, that is your into 10 minus 0.51, 10 यहाँ पे भी multiply किया है, तो it will become here, shifted towards it, so that is your 10. When we'll further solve it out, as you can see here, which is 10 अगर हम common ले लेते हैं बाहर, तो what we'll get 1.49 square minus 0.51 square upon 10 common ले लें, 1.49 minus 0.51. So if you can see here, when we'll open it out, a square minus b square, we'll get a plus b and a minus b, and a minus b is also to downward, so this will be cancelled out. So we'll get what as your a plus b, which is 1.49 plus 0.51, and when we'll add it on, 9 plus 1 is your 10, 0 यहाँ 1 carry, 5 plus 5 is your 10, 0 यहाँ 1 carry it, and that is your 1, and plus 1, that is your 2. So that is the answer will be your the 2. That answer is your the 2 will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will go ahead with other question that what we have to talk about it, which is the another question is the 139th question of the session that we have to talk about it. Let's go ahead with that. So here we go ahead with 139 here. So in the 139 the question we have 4.2 into 4.2 minus 19 into 19 upon 23 into 2.3 into 6.1. This is the question we have to solve it out, and this is the question where this has been asked in RRB examination paper. The options for this we have 0.5, 1, 1.9 and 4.2. For this we have to solve it out as well, and that is for this the given expressions we have here, which as you can see here to be considered about it, it is in the form of like what they have is it is in the form of a square minus b square upon a plus b into a minus b. They are in the multiply now, so that is equals to a square minus b square, and if a plus b और a minus b को हम फॉर्मूला में लिखेंगे तो that is also equals to a square minus b square. Okay, so if it is like that, so what we will be doing is that we will be just going ahead, and that is will be cancel it out, we'll get the answer, that is the 1 will be the right answer for this question as well. Let's go ahead with the next question that we have is your 140th question of the session here that we have to talk about it. So for that the question we have to simplify here, and for simplification the question we have 5.32 into 5, that is your 56, plus 5.32 into 44 upon 7.66 square minus 2.34 square. The form options we have 7.2, 8.5, 10 and 12. So for that we will go ahead with the solution here as well, which we have as follows. For the given expression here, that is 5.32 into 56 plus 44, we will just take as 5.32 in common upon next one we have is a square minus b square. We will open it out, a plus b and a minus b. So let's go ahead, 7.66 plus 2.34, 7.66 minus 2.34, which is equals to 5.32. when we'll add in on 6 plus 4 is 10, 0 यहाँ 1 carry, and 5 plus 4 9 plus 1 10, that is 100. So 100 upon this is what we have to add it on 6 plus that 4 we have 10, 0 यहाँ 1 carry, 6 plus 4 10, 0 यहाँ 1 carry, and 7 plus 8 9 plus 10. So that is also becoming a 10 here into 5.32 when we'll subtract this. So what we will get here, 5.32 will be cancelled out. Okay, both are cancel it out. This 0 will cancel it out with this. So what we'll get, only the 10. So the answer would be your 10. The 10 will be the right answer for this question as well. Let's go ahead with other question that what we have to talk about it, which is the another question, and that is the question is your 141th question of the session. The question is 0.6 to power 4 minus 0.5 to power 4 upon, that is your 0.6 to power 2 plus 0.5 to power 2, that is equals to, the options for this is 0.1, 0.11, 1.1 and 11 that we have here. Let's go ahead with the solution for this as well, so that we'll get it out as an answer form. And that for this expression we have, which is to be as follows. We'll just do it here only. That is 0.6 square square, we can just break it out, this 4 power minus 0.5 square upon 0.6 स्क्वायर प्लस 0.5 स्क्वायर. यहाँ पे पावर 2 में थी इसलिए मैंने इस 4 की पावर को ब्रेक कर दिया है. विल गो अहेड फर्दर 0.6 स्क्वायर प्लस 0.5 स्क्वायर, दैट इज़ a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर को a प्लस b करते हैं, तो दैट इज़ इट फॉर्म ऑफ 0.6 स्क्वायर इज़ a and 0.5 स्क्वायर इज़ b. देन 0.6 स्क्वायर minus 0.5 square upon 0.6 square plus 0.5 square. This is a plus side, so we'll just cancel it out, this plus side with this. We'll get only the subtraction part, and that will be 0.6 square minus 0.5 square, which is equals to a square minus b square, 0.6 plus 0.5 and 0.6 minus 0.5. So when we'll add it on, what we'll get as your 1.1, that is 11 into, and when we subtract it, we'll get 0.1. So 11, 1.1 into 11, 0.1, which we'll get is 0.11. That will be the right answer for this question here. Let's go ahead with other question that what we have to talk about it, and which is the another question here, which is your 142th question of the session here. 142th question of the session here, that what we have to talk about it, which is that is the question we have 7.5 into 7.5 plus 37.5 plus 2.5 into 2.5, that is equals to, this has been asked in SSC examination paper. The options for this is 30, 60, 80 and 100. So that we have to go ahead, and which is to be as follows. For the given expression here, which we have 7.5 into 7.5 plus 2 into 7.5 into 2.5 plus 2.5 into 2.5, that is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square, which is equals to a plus b square, and when we open it out is equals to 7.5 plus 2.5 square. We'll add it on, 5 plus 5 is 10, 0 and 1 carry, 7 plus 3 is your 10, so that is your 10 square, and 10 square, that is 10 tens is your 100. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will go ahead with other question that what we have to talk about it, and which is another one, and that is your the 143rd question of the session, which is also an important one. The question is the simplification of 0.2 into 0.2 plus 0.02 into 0.02 minus 0.4 into 0.02 upon 0.36. That gives the options for this is 0.009, 0.09, 0.9 and 9, that we have to talk about it. Let's go ahead here. For that, it is 0.2 into 0.2 plus 0.02 into 0.02 minus 0.4 into 0.02, which is equals to 0.2 into 0.2 plus 0.02, that is into 0.02 minus 2 into 0.2 into 0.02. It will be open in the form of a square plus b square minus 2ab, which is equals to a minus b square, that is 0.2 minus 0.02 square, that is equals to 0.18 square. Okay, that will subtract it out. So 0. For the given expressions we have 0.18 into 0.18 upon 0.36, which is equals to, you can say that that is your 9 2s are 18 and 9 4s are, that's 36, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 9s are 18. So that is will be your 0.09. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will be going ahead with other question, that what we have to talk about it, and which is the another one is your 144th question of the session, and for that we have that what we have to solve it out. Let's go ahead with 144th question of the session here, and which we have as follows. The question is the expression 11.98 into 11.98 plus 11.98 into x plus 0.02 into 0.02 will be the perfect square for x equals to, x क्या होगा जो कि ये perfect square बन जाए. The options for this we have 0.02, 0.2, 0.04 and 0.4. So for that we have to solve it out for the given expressions that we have, and the given expressions is 11.98 square plus 0.02 square plus 11.9x into x. Okay, so 98 into x here. For this, for a given expression to be a perfect square, we must have that it will be 11.98 into x equals to 2 into 11.98 into 0.02, or x equals to 0.04. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will go ahead with 145th question of the session, that what we have to discuss here, and that is as follows. So 145th question of the session that we have to talk about it, and for that we have a question here, which is the value of 2.697 minus 0.498 square plus 2.697 plus 0.498 square upon, which is 2.697 into 2.697 plus 0.498 into 0.498. That is, the option A is your 0.5, the B option is 2, C is 2.10199, and the D is 3.195. that we have to talk about it. Let's go ahead with the solution here for the given expressions here that we have, which is a minus b square plus a plus b square upon a square plus b square, which is equals to 2a square plus b square upon a square plus b square. So this will cancel it out, we'll get the answer, that is your 2. The 2 will be the right answer for this question as well. Let's go ahead with other one, that what we have to talk about it, which is the another question, and that is the another question is your 146th question of the session here. So for that we have the value of 0.137 plus 0.098 square minus 0.137 minus 0.098 square upon 0.137 into 0.098. That is, the options for this we have 0.039, 0.235, 0.25 and 4 that we have here. Let's go ahead with the solution for this as well. That is, the given expression would be in the form of a plus b square minus a minus b square upon ab, which is a plus b square minus a minus b square equals to 4ab upon, that is ab here. To ab cancel it out, we'll get the answer, that is your 4 here. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Let's go ahead with another one, which is your 147th question of the session here. So we'll go ahead with 147th question of the session, that what we have to talk about it. The value of, we have 0.051 into 0.051 into 0.051 plus 0.041 into 0.041 into 0.041 upon, which is 0.051 into 0.051 minus 0.051 into 0.041 plus 0.041 into 0.041. This has been asked in SSC examination paper. The options for this we have, which is 0.00092, 0.0092, 0.092 and 0.92. That what we have to talk about it. Let's go ahead with solution as well. For the given expressions, 0.051, that is your cube, plus 0.041 cube upon, that is 0.051 square minus 0.051 into 0.041 plus 0.041 square, which is equals to a cube plus b cube upon a square minus ab plus b square. For that, it will open as in the form, which is a plus b, that is equals to 0.051 plus 0.041, that is equals to 0.092. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will be going ahead with other question, and that is the another one, which is 148th question of the session here. The question we have as follows, which is in the same case, that is the value of 0.953 into 0.953 minus 0.953 into 0.47 plus 0.047 into 0.047 upon 0.953 into 0.953 into 0.953 plus 0.047 into 0.047 into 0.047. The options for this we have 0.32, 0.886, 1.1286 and none of these. For this we will go ahead with solution here that we have as follows. For the given expression, as you can see here, just write it down once. 0.953 square minus 0.953 into 0.47 plus 0.47 square upon that we have is 0.953 cube plus 0.047 cube here. When further we'll open it out, what we'll get, which is a square minus ab plus b square upon a cube plus b cube equals to 1 upon a plus b equals to 1 upon 0.953 plus 0.047, which is equals to 1. Now we will go ahead with further question, that what we have to talk about it, which is the another question here itself, and that is the 149th question of the session here. So the 149th question of the session, that we have to go ahead, that we have that the value of 149th question, the value of 0.125 plus 0.027 upon 0.5 into 0.5 plus 0.09 minus 0.15 is, that has been asked in SSC examination paper. For that we have an option 0.08, 0.2, 0.8 and 1. That will solve it out here itself, which is 0.5 cube plus 0.3 cube upon 0.5 square plus 0.3 square minus 0.5 into 0.3, that is equals to a cube plus b cube upon a square plus b square minus ab, which is equals to a plus b equals to 0.5 plus 0.3 equals to 0.8. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Let's go ahead with other one which we have to talk about it, and that is the another question we have, and which we have is your 150th question of the session. The question we have 10.3 into 10.3 into 10.3 plus 1 upon 10.3 into 10.3 minus 10.3 plus 1, that we have equals to, the options we have here, which is 9.3, 10.3, 11.3, 12.3. This has been asked in SSC examination paper, so that is also an important one in reference towards it. Now we will go ahead with the solution for this as well, which is that we have to solve it out for the given expression, and that we have as follows. So here we have the solution 10.3 square, 10.3 cube plus 1 cube upon 10.3 cube square minus 10.3 into 1 plus 1 square, which is equals to a cube plus b cube upon a square minus ab plus b square, that we have to talk about it, which is equals to a plus b equals to 10.3 plus 1, which is equals to 11.3 here. That will be the right answer for this question as well. We will go ahead with other question, that is your the 151th question of the session here, and that we have for the 151th question of the session, that what we have to talk about it, which is 8 outside, that is 3.75 cube plus 1 upon 7.5 square minus 6.5, that is equals to, we have to find out, and this is a question which has been asking also in your that is SSC examination paper, that is also an important one. So for that we have an option here, so 9 by 5, 2.75, 4.75 and 8.5. So we will go ahead with solution as well, that what we have to solve it out. So here for this, the expression, for the given expression, we will be solving it out, and for that we have 2 into 3.75 cube plus 1 cube upon 7.5 square minus 7.5 into 1 plus 1 square equals to 7.5 cube plus 1 cube upon 7.5 square minus 7.5 into 1 plus 1, that we have. And in the same cases that we go ahead for the expressions that we have to find out, and that is as 1 square as well. For this, it is a cube plus b cube upon a square minus ab plus b square, which is equals to a plus b, that is equals to 7.5 plus 1 is equals to 8.5. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will go ahead with other question, that what we have to talk about it, which is the another question and the another important question, we can say that, and that is these were the questions that we will be surely come up as end up here in this classes. And the other question we have here is your 152th question of the session here. So for the 152th question of the session that we have, we'll just have to solve it out, that the value of the question is 0.1 into 0.1 into 0.1 plus 0.02 into 0.02 into 0.02 upon 0.2 into 0.2 into 0.2 plus 0.04 into 0.04 into 0.04. This has been asked in hotel management question paper. The options for this we have 0.0125, 0.125, 0.25 and 0.5. For that we will be going ahead with the solution as well for the given expressions here, which we have 0.1 cube plus 0.02 cube upon 2 cube, which is 0.1 cube plus 0.02 cube, that is equals to 1 upon 8, and that will be the right answer, is 0.125. Now we will be going ahead with other question. As I told you, this has been asked in hotel management question paper. Now we will be going ahead with other question, that is your 153rd question of the session, and that is also an important one. The question we have, the value of 8.94 into 8.94 into 8.894 minus 3.56 into 3.56 into 3.56 upon, which is 8.94 into 8.94 into plus 8.94 into 3.56 plus 3.56 into 3.56, that is equals to, the options we have 0.538, 5.38, 0.0538 and 53.8. So for that we will be going ahead with the solution as well. That is 8.94 cube minus 3.56 cube upon 8.94 square plus 8.94 into 3.56 plus 3.56 square. So here that is equals to a cube minus b cube upon a square plus ab plus b square, that is equals to a minus b, which is equals to 8.94 minus 3.56 plus 3.56 square. Sorry, a minus b will be representing as 8.94 minus 3.56. So when we'll subtract it, we will get 5.38. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will be going ahead with other question, that is your 154th question of the session, that what we have to talk about it, and which is to be as follows as well. So let's go ahead with 154th question of the session here, and that is we have the value of 0.96 cube minus 0.1 cube upon 0.96 square plus 0.0096 plus 0.1 square. That is, this has been asked in SSC examination paper as well, and that is an important question as well that we'll talk about it. So which is the options we have for this: 0.86, 0.95, 0.97 and that is your 1.06. So yes, for this we will go ahead with the solution as well. For the given expressions we have 0.96 cube minus 0.1 cube upon 0.96 square plus 8.94 into 3.56 plus 3.56 square, which is equals to a cube minus b cube upon a square plus ab plus b square. For that it is equals to that we have on in the same expressions that we are dealing with, and with the same case we'll get here is your a minus b, and for the a minus b we will be going ahead, which is 0.96 minus 0.1, and that is equals to 0.86. So 0.86 will be the right answer for this question as well. Let's go ahead with other question, that is your 155th question of the session, that we have as follows. For the question here, that the question has been asked is your the value of, and for that we have 2.3 cube minus 0.0727 upon 2.3 cube square plus 0.69 plus 0.09. That is, this has been also asked in SSC examination paper, that is also an important paper in terms of competition wise. The options for this is, the option A is 0, B is 1.6, C is 2 and the D is 3.4. For that we have to go ahead with the solution as well, and for that the given expressions we have, which is 2.3 cube minus 0.3 cube upon 2.3 square plus 2.3 into 0.3 plus 0.3 square. So for that it is representing in the form of a cube minus b cube upon a square plus ab plus b square. That will it express here. It will be in the form of a minus b, which is equals to 2.3 minus 0.3, that is equals to 2. That the answer will be the 2 here as well. Now we will be going ahead with the other question, and that is your 156th question of the session, and as well as the last question of the session of decimal fraction of that is your unit 3 that we are going to study here. Let's go ahead with that as well. So here we go ahead with 156th question of the session, and that the last question of the session as well, where the value of we have to find out, which is equals to 0.06 square plus 0.47 square plus 0.079 square upon, that is 0.006 square plus 0.047 square plus 0.0079 square. That is, the options for this is 0.1, 10, 100 and 1000 here. That for that sake we have to talk about it, which is in the same cases here that we have as follows. That is, we'll have to discuss the other question. That is the last question of the session as well. So in the same cases that the formula we have a square plus b square plus c square upon, which is your in the form of a by 10 cos square plus b by 10 cos square and plus c by 10 cos square, which is here equals to, you can say that a equals to 0.6, b equals to 0.47 and c equals to 0.079. and for that we will just go ahead 100 upon, that is a square plus b square plus c square upon a square plus b square plus c square. That is, cancel it out, we'll get the 100 as an answer here. So now we will end up with, which we have to discuss about the third topic. We had completed successfully your decimal fraction. Other than that, if I'm talking about here, which is in the terms of the decimal fractions here, other than that we had completed your another topic, which has been your that is your the sociology we had completed fully. And with this respect we had started with that software engineering, where we had uploaded that the first lecture of that. You can just go through with that and you will find out each and every questions and each and every possible question that has been asked in terms of software engineering that we had dealt with it. Other than that, we are dealing with this chemistry of your class 12, that part 1, the solid state we had started with. You can just go through with that through the playlist. And with respect towards the reasoning, that we had completed the verbal reasoning there, and in the terms of the verbal reasoning we had completed the verbal reasoning, and with regard of verbal reasoning we had completed the logic reasoning and the general mental ability as well. So in the same cases we will go ahead and we had started with your non-verbal reasoning that we have to start with, and the non-verbal reasoning where we had completed the series, which is more than the 1000 question as well, that what we had covered up here. And in the same case we had covered up your analogy, and that we had will complete it in the next coming classes as well. After that, in terms of the quantitative aptitude, if I'm talking about here, we are in the same case that the quantitative aptitude has been divided into two parts, which is here the arithmetical ability and that is the interpretation data. In arithmetical ability, we had completed the operations on numbers as well as the SCF and LCM of numbers in the decimal fraction we had end up with. And in the next coming class, we'll start with the simplification, square roots and cube roots, is averages and problems on numbers, problems on ages, surds and indices, percentage, profit and loss, ratio and proportion, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pipe and cistern, time and distance, problem on trains, boards and streams, allegations or mixtures, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm, area, volume and surface area, races and games of skills, calendar, clocks, stocks and shares, permutations and combinations, the probability, the true discount, banker's discount, heights and distance, odd man out, and series as well. In the interpretation here, that is their section 2, where we have to discuss about the data interpretation. In that, the topics we have to cover up is your tabulation, bar graphs, pie charts, and of course the line graphs as well. So here we'll end up with this, and first of all, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers, please go through with the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. So thank you, thanks for supporting us and keep supporting us as you had supported till the date as well. Thank you. Hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on a comment box. Thank you.